Good morning, Lukey3262 from theshavingcadre.com, otherwise known as Matt. Good morning. Today I'm coming to you to do a shave with the following software. Today it's brought to you by the Juicy Green Grass by TDS. It actually says Juicy Densely Green Growing Grass. That's what they call this. And also the matching alcohol aftershave. So we're going to try that out. Also going to use 444 Balm from Portugal, one of my favorites. For hardware, we're going to be using a classic, the Genco Easy Aces. This is one of my favorite razors. It's got these really cool pearlescent scales and the blued tang. It's a great razor. I picked it up a while back. It had some warts, and I managed to sand them out and polish it up really good. So that's a big favorite of mine. I did touch it up on a Coticule today. Also, we've got the Semogue Owners Club Boar, which I think this guy's been riding with me for at least 10 years, somewhere around that. One of my oldest shaving brushes that I still have. Fantastic brush if you need to pick up a really high quality boar. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get lathering or loading. I've been doing about 35 seconds with the TDS shaving soaps. This is my fourth TDS shaving soap review on, I think I have like 12 or 15 of them to try. I need to get moving. I look like Sasquatch today because I haven't shaved in I haven't shaved in 5 days. I got lazy and then been busy in the evenings, working a lot, and then being on the Zoom calls with the cadre. I was over helping my mom one night, and then I helped again last night with some other stuff with some friends, and so yeah, it's been a time. So I haven't been shaving and not been waking up early enough because I've been staying up too late doing other projects. But wow, the juicy green grass, I tell you what, it pops. It is sharp. Right off the bat, you got a lot of lemon, whether it's lemongrass or coriander. It is a really bright, lemony, juicy, grassy smell. I know, great description. So there we go. That's about 40 seconds worth of load time. Looking beautiful. And it is a beautiful, beautiful scent. I love it. I like it. So we're going to give that a try. Go ahead and start face lathering. All right. Now, I don't usually let my whiskers grow this long. With as much shaving related paraphernalia as I own, it really doesn't pay back to let these things grow too long. So I don't try to make a habit of it. But it happens. We get busy. So what's been happening with me in the last 5 days, other than just being in general busy with different ancillary things? We had the awesome, always awesome Shaving Cadre Sunday call, which was fantastic this week. I mean, I wasn't one of those that got to make it to the Las Vegas trip, the Cadre convention. But, I feel like I was there. I got, all the guys are there that they've been to it, and they were chatting about how awesome it was and all the different things they did. And, all of us just hamming it up, having a great time. I think there may be I need to look at the scent profile. There may be a really slight bit of anise in this. Just a tiny, tiny little bit of black licorice. Or maybe it's the combination of scents, and it's not bad at all. It actually kind of lends to it if that's what truly is in it. I'll have to put a link in the description or add it in the description what the scent profile is on this one. But anyway, so we had the Sunday call. It was a blast. Had a good time. And then, as always, on Tuesdays, a group of us gets together to play D&D and hang out, and that's always a lot of fun. We're getting into a new game hosted by UA Cowboy, and that's a blast. I never did think I'd get into playing Dungeons and Dragons. I remember back in the 90s we had that, or it was the 80s and 90s, or maybe it was even back in the 70s, as before my time. But they had the scare with people acting out the Dungeons and Dragons, and I think parents were just trying to keep their kids from doing something they deemed as weird. Who knows? But anyway, so I never really looked at it, and I was never big into board games or anything. I mean, I like them, but never got into them. But you know what? I've played one game all the way through and had a blast. And more than anything, it's just a good time to hang out with friends and pull some Leroy Jenkins hijinks and the like. And anyway, it's cool. So we're right now we're trying to plan a vacation. We were talking about looking at going to Tennessee. That's on the list anyway. We were talking about maybe going to Dollywood or Pigeon Forge, and just checking out the sites there in the great state of Tennessee. So that's on the horizon for us. I've only ever really visited Tennessee when I was a young child. I know my father drove us out to see some buffalo one time. And I think we did some camping and fishing, but otherwise never really spent any time in Tennessee. I did forget to mention my pre-shave today. It's been the same pre-shave as I've been using. I used the Sterling pre-shave soap, and I used the TDS blue pre-shave conditioner. So, all right. Gonna get my sponge wet. A lot of guys use the razor wiper from CBL Shaving Soaps website, which is a great thing. Mine, a lot of times I'll switch on and off between a sponge and that. I wasn't using a sponge at all for a long time, if I can keep my wife from throwing it away, so I try to keep it from getting coated in hair. And anyway, she'll let me hang on to it a little longer before she snags it. Okay. An absolutely beautiful edge on this razor. I think it had originally an Escher edge, and like I said, I touched it up on the Coticule. And then stropped it off on some nice vintage linen. I mean, it's perfect. And of course, before I started the video, I forgot to put in my contacts, so that's another layer of difficulty for the shave today. Trying to see everything. I don't know why I didn't toss those in, but maybe you'll get to see some hijinks. Hopefully not. Scent is really, it's not strong, but you can definitely smell it while you're shaving. It's really nice. I don't know, it's interesting. The scent is kind of a grassy take on like a lemony fougere. I don't even know how to describe it. It's really nice. I like it, but it is quite different. Very juicy, like they say. Unlike all of the TDS soaps I've tried, it really does work up to a really nice, thick lather. I'm very impressed so far with I guess this is now this is the fourth soap I've tried out of the new stuff, and I've tried a further 3 on top of that, so I've had 7 of their soaps now. All of them are excellent and lather well and provide really nice skin conditioning. So really enjoying. I need to work up the courage to try out the anise shaving soap, which I know is going to take me out of my comfort zone because I'm not a massive black licorice fan, but it's kind of a polarizing scent, and I need to get to the soap that's on the top here, Semogue, the birch tar shaving soap. I'm excited to give that a try. Speaking of these soaps, I do have the TDS shaving soap Piff, so pass it forward for samples, and that's listed on theshavingcadre.com under the Piffs and Samples section. Of course, Lukey3262 is the one doing it, and just swing on by if you want to try it out. I think we've got 12 folks that are on the list that I am shipping soaps off to. Still have some left if you want to try it, but hopefully they enjoyed as much as I have so far, but we shall see. Wow, this edge is efficient. In straight razor speak, efficient means it's very sharp. I need to mention also that we have a new vendor on theshavingcadre.com, Glenda Goodwich shop Crafts and Shop, I believe is what it's called, Glinda Goodwitch. She made me this towel here. Actually, this Back to the Future shirt as well. But she's producing items for the shaving cadre now as a vendor. So check her shop out. For shaving related items, or for shaving themed items like shirts and towels and stuff. But also she can make anything. So if you like Back to the Future like I do, you can get a shirt or whatever. Now another thing that I may be looking at trying here shortly, I saw that Seaforth, the new Seaforth from Spearhead, they're releasing a new scent, which actually, right as I mention it, the scent name is escaping me, but saw it posted up on the forums yesterday by, I believe it was Spider that posted it up. And I own all three of the current Seaforths, and I own the vintage Seaforth too, but really looking forward to trying a new scent. To me, for Seaforth, the lime is amazing. That's my favorite of theirs. But another currently made soap that just shaves amazingly. I think you guys are in for a treat, the guys that are getting a sample of this one. This is pretty awesome. I like it. I really enjoyed the Lang Lang that I shaved with recently. The scent on the charcoal, the birch charcoal soap was awesome too. But I think right now it's kind of a toss-up between this scent, which is the strongest of the scents that I've tried, and well, that and the juniper, which I need to review that yet. But this juicy green grass and the charcoal are my favorites right now, I think. A lot more soaps to try. Whole bunch of them up there still. So, all right. She's not picking up too much now. I've effectively shaved it all off. Well, I can tell you one thing. I don't need to drink a whole pot of coffee before I shave again. I don't usually do a ton of morning shaves. And definitely not after I've had a whole pot of coffee. I definitely have a little shake in my hand, I can tell that. And that is not coming from being nervous with the blade. Give myself a little weeper on the top of my lip. I guess that's my MO. So that about does it, guys. Killer shave from a killer razor. If you are out there on eBay or in an antique shop and you come across a Genco Easy Aces, pick it up. Fantastic. I've been watching for a second one, not that I need a second one, but just in case I ever get the fumbly hands and I drop this one, I would sorely miss it out of my den. So do yourselves a favor and pick one up if you can find it. It is a classy, classy razor. I love Gencos. I have several, but the Easy Aces is without a doubt my favorite. So check it out. All right. So rinse off real quick. And I think the Thayer's cucumber will work just fine as a witch hazel splash today, so that's what we're going with. Kind of cucumber goes with a grass scent, I'd say. Or rather, I guess the Thayer's lemon would probably go well with this too, but we are out of that at the moment. So, no problem. All right, now we're gonna give this aftershave a try for the first time. I assume, just like the other versions of TDS aftershave, the other 3 that I've tried, this is alcohol forward. So you're gonna get a strong hint of alcohol right out of the bottle, and then it's gonna really open up and dry down to a really nice scent usually. And this one you can smell the alcohol and the juicy green grass off the top. Give myself a generous amount there. Oh yeah, a little boozy, but that's all right. Really, really nice sharp aftershave. About the same amount of strength in the aftershave as a soap, which is nice. Really nice, lemony, open, beautiful scent. I love it. I love it. That's probably my favorite scent from them right now. That's great. And then not to clash with that, I'm going to use the 444, which is just a menthol balm, which is, I think it's aloe based. Actually, I don't remember what the base is, but it's nice and cooling and not obtrusive. All right, guys. So I guess that does it for my shave. Have a great week. Hopefully we see each other sooner. Don't plan on going another 5 days between shaves, especially if I ever plan to work my way through all the TDS soaps I'm trying to try. So guys, have a great day. I guess I'll shave with you guys later. Thanks.